It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the American League East, Hunter Renfroe sent 2 into the seat.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Boston Red Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Drew Smyly is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy really struggled last year. This season's going to be about a bounce-back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
And here's the 2nd-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike 1. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, it's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. This is a big one here, Dero. They've won 2 of the first 3 of this series. This swing game here, you'd like to win 3 out of 4. I know you're at this point, but boy, a split certainly would not be good for this ball club right now.
Yeah, Dan, to win the first 2 games, all right, you can live with dropping the 3rd game of the set, but you don't want to end this 2-2. You work too hard early to not win this series.
Into the box now, Nick Madrigal. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. And that misses inside 1-0. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
Dero, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. What's the word on them as they try to split the series, Mark?
Matty, the key in this one for this lineup is they got to stay staunch in the middle of the plate. They can't start swinging at everything or this guy will abuse them. He'll start flipping up the rosin bag. They have to sit over those 17 inches and hold to that.
Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Red Sox nothing. Blue Jays coming to bat. Major League Baseball on the show. Danny Duffy is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
Now batting, Carlos Correa. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch. Correa, left field and carrying well. Winker's on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Well, Matty, this lineup's going to have to find a way to score early. Get this pitcher uncomfortable, stay on the attack, get into the bullpen. That's the name of the game. They let this guy settle in, he'll breeze through 7 strong.
At the plate, Wilmer Flores.
He offers at it and hits it in the air to left.
Winker is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Next to bat for Toronto, Bryce Harper. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Now here's the pitch. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Hey, Matty V, you know, if there's such a good thing as splitting a series, Dero, this is the one. They lose the first 2 games of this series, win game 3. They'd like nothing more than to split this series and win game 4.
Yeah, Bobby Cox always used to say, you got to take care and beat the teams you're supposed to beat and then play 500 against the really good teams. They have a chance.
High fly ball out to deep right field. Right fielder looking up. Gone! A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper. Home run number 3 here in the early going. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Nick Castellanos now,
As he'll send a ground ball down to third.
throw in time and the side is retired. Jays off to a good start thanks to the solo shot. Second inning coming up. It's now 1-0 Toronto. All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be Jesse Winker. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. The 1-0.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Winker in front, 3 balls and a strike.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam. I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
First pitch on its way. Kurt Suzuki is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
A ball and a strike to count to Suzuki. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Slapped hard the opposite way, and he'll make the catch on the run as he reaches down to Spirit for the 2nd out.
That is good.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Line hard to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight up alignment. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're down 1-0. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins, swinging it well in the series so far at a 4 for 10 clip. First offering on its way. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate at 94, 1-2. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Skied into straightaway right. Renfroe is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And the guy patrolling center field today, I can't emphasize this enough. If you want a good ball club, you better be strong up the middle. Center field being that main component with catcher, shortstop, and second base. This guy takes tremendous routes to the ball, strong and accurate arm, and just a leader on the field.
A bouncer to the left side. Semien's got it. And that's the second out. At the plate, Jose Martinez will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Duffy sets. First pitch on the way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Here comes the right fielder. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to now Luis Robert. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Robert is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Luis Robert has retired to start the third. Jed Jerko comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2. Ready now, Hunter Renfroe. The first 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They still trail 1-0. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Michael Franco gets set to start out the inning. He's set. Here it comes. High in the air and deep to left center field. Looking up is the left fielder. Gone! It's a solo shot here for Michael Franco. First home run of the campaign for him as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
The pitcher, Wilson.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
The batter, number 1.
Here's Carlos Correa now. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Liner toward right center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
I'm shocked he got to that pitch right there. In today's game of loading up, leg kicks, toe taps, dropping the hands, trying to create launch angle, that high heater usually gets by.
First pitch on its way. Wilmer Flores is in for the 2nd time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Has a look. Now the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Here's the 1-1 delivery.
Ball. Down.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
And the pitch on 2-1. Fouled off. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Center fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Bryce Harper. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
0-1 the count to Bryce Harper. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 0-2 delivery.
Nope. Outside.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away. But that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Drives it out to deep right center field. Looking up is the center fielder. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A 2-run home run here for Bryce Harper. His 2nd of the game as the Blue Jays have opened it up further now 4-0.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
The left fielder,
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Boy, talk about being a game of inches, D-Row. That was a bullet just out of the reach.
Above his head, but he was unable to get there.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. Hit hard but foul. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And it's fouled away. The 0-1 delivery. Fouled away. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 0-2 once more.
Ball, that's it.
Inside with the slider, 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Robert will get there, and he puts it away to retire the. Next will be the designated hitter, Delino DeShields. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start.
The 1-1. Towards second. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The batter, number 2.
Striding in once again, Nick Madrigal. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Line toward the gap in left center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Now batting, third base.
Stepping in now, Jose Ramirez. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A ball and a strike. Madrigal stands at first with 1 out. 2-1 to Jose Ramirez.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2 to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And up next will be the right-handed hitting Jose Martinez.
Jose Martinez.
First offering on its way.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Next to the Blue Jays.
Stepping in for the Jays, Michael Franco. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. This one's down to third. Ramirez showing off his range. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th. Spring on its way.
Counts 1-0.
Count now a ball and a strike.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there. It's short. Needed. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Thank you, Heidi. Hit sharply on the ground to second. Taken in by Flores. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. So the base is empty here with one away. And that'll bring in the catcher, Kurt Suzuki. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here it comes on 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. He's got it, and there are two down now. So bases are empty here with two gone. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Simeon. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Carlos Correa. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking, we really avoided a worse fate. Number 66 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief. First pitch of the at-bat. Wilmer Flores is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike two. And here's a ball hit in the air. Long run for the right fielder, but this will land untouched. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
And this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
And there he goes towards second. Line drive to center field. Robert is there, and he has it for the first out. Here's Bryce Harper now. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Swing and a ball lined hard towards short. And this is going to find the gap for his third hit of the afternoon. This one for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hard on the ground towards short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. George Springer the next to hit. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt. Down 5. Another run across here could very...
This is hit high and deep out to left. Left fielder looking up. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round triple of the game so far.
They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
Into the box, Jose Martinez, as the first pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. Hit on the ground for Simeon. It's short. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Through 5 innings, it's the Blue Jays 8 and the Red Sox nothing. Standing in, Luis Robert will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Line down the left field line, but this will be foul. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Here's Jed Jerko now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. No runs, just 1 hit and 1 error on the Boston line score. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. At the plate, Hunter Renfroe looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. And that misses for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1. And he takes one. Line drive, base hit down the line.
Now that designated hitter, Delino.
Standing in now, Delino DeShields.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. And here's Flores to make the catch, and the side is retired. Left for the Red Sox. Still 8-0.
And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Drilled to the left side. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8 and 9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
No hits to this point. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Grounder down the line at third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Sometimes this game doesn't make sense right there. He's out on his front side, his butt's in the dugout, and he's still able to roll it through for a knock. Pitcher has to be frustrated.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa.
He swings, and it's a line drive to left center.
That's in there. Base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing him softly, station to station with those knocks.
In now, Wilmer Flores. And he takes ball 1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. Long throw to third. Throw won't get him. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
First offering on its way. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Yohan Ramirez gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Nicholas Castellanos will be his first assignment, and he's got a tough spot here with the runner at third and only 1 gone. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. Ramirez is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Rhys Hoskins swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. From the stretch. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning. So striding in, Nick Madrigal. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
When you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Count even now at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Line drive snagged on a short hop, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Striding in for Boston, Jose Ramirez. He struck out and bounced into a double play in his first 2 at-bats. And this one runs up high, ball 1.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. And he fouls this one off. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But, man, he's been good so far.
And there's out number 2.
The left fielder, number
Ready for
33.
another shot now.
Yes,
Jesse Winker. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. 3. Last half of the 7th here, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, George Springer.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball in.
The 1-0 home is off the plate, up and away.
2 balls, no strike.
Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul. 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Pitch on the way. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Jose Martinez waits on deck. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now
Into the box, Jose Martinez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. This is line to left. A reach, but he can't get it in left, and this is going to skip right on by him. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Jerko in foul ground, and he makes the catch for the second out. Into the box now, Wilson Ramos. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Hit down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And another foul ball.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The next 0-2 is in there. A called strike 3. Blue Jays digging in. Kurt Suzuki. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Stepping in, Marcus Semien. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Behind 0-2 now. Franco is over to take a look at it. And this will wind up a foul ball. One and 2 to the Boston shortstop. Low with the fastball that time. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Fielded cleanly and very quickly there. They're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Striding into the box, Luis Robert, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway, out to deep center. And this one is gone, a home run, and good for him. Luis Robert has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Carlos Correa. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
To try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
The second baseman.
Now at the plate, Wilmer Flores. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Down the left field line and deep, and that's going to land foul. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
1 out, nobody on. Hit in the air to center field. Robert is there, 2 gone. And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. 2 home runs and a double to his credit thus far. Having quite the game. Pulled toward right center field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order, but they're...
Your attention, please.
Hector Neris comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 19, Didi the goal.
Standing in, Hunter Renfroe starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ready on 0-2. Fouled off.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. So now to the plate, Delino DeShields, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Heading out towards shallow right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Coming to the plate now, Nick Madrigal. He was a ground out victim last time up. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. popped up. Hoskins has room in foul territory, and no one will get this one. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. He loses him on ball 4. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. Man at first after the 2-out walk. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
2 balls and a strike now. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Last strike now for the Red Sox. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Good spot for an arc.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
11-1 at the end of this one. The Jays posted 11 runs on the scoreboard when it was all said and done. Drew Smyly gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Danny Duffy was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 11 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Red Sox, 1 run on 3 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. The winning pitcher is Drew Smyly. His record is now 1-0. The loss goes to Danny Duffy. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 31 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
It's Monday morning and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL East, the Toronto Blue Jays swatted 4 home runs in this one as they got the win, crushing the Red Sox 11-1. As of right now, the Blue Jays sit in second place in the American League East Division.